Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 17th through the 31st, my longer readings for my Aquariuses. How are you all, Aquarius? How are you doing? Okay, this is the longer reading, so I use more cards. I use my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. They give us the good picture of what's going on. Then I go to my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and that helps to fill in any of those gaps. And then I end with my Osha Zen Tarot cards, which gives us advice cards, okay? So I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy, and this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, so we are now, March 17th through the 31st. Things to know. March 20th, a lot of stuff is happening March 20th. For one, we have a full moon, a super moon again, and that moon is actually in Libra. Okay, Libra wants to bring about harmony. It wants to bring about balance. So that's the energy that's going on right now, or what's going to happen on the 20th. And it starts about 3 days before and then goes after. Now, the other thing that we have going on is that it's the March solstice. Solstice means that there is equal light and equal dark. For the Northern Hemisphere, this means entering spring, more light. For the Southern Hemisphere, this means going into fall or autumn, more darkness. Okay, and then we also have the beginning of the astrological year with Aries. So Aries season comes in. So this is a really, really, really good time for you to, use this almost like your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day resolution time. It's things to give up. It's things to ask for. It's a really good time, especially since this Libra moon is going to be that super moon. Now, that in itself is weird that we had 3 super moons right in a row. Now, next month will not be a super moon, but it's also going to be a Libra moon, which is again an odd thing to happen. So Libra really wants to bring balance. Now, what does that mean with Uranus? Uranus in Taurus. Uranus doesn't necessarily, Uranus is expect the unexpected. So sometimes with this, things may act not as harmonious. Okay, so just be aware of that. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius. We're coming in, and again, too, remember, Mercury is retrograde until the 28th. So, so something, okay, we have 2 cards that came out. Did anything fall down? Nope, nothing fell besides those 2 cards. Let's go one more time. This is for our Aquariuses. And there we go. Okay, and I did tell you, of course, that I prayed, meditated, infused with Reiki energy, and this is a general reading. Yes, I know I told you that too. Okay, so let's go on. This one is reversed. Here we have the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. Movement for you. Movement. And a lot of you have been waiting for it, but you've not necessarily been trusting that it's coming. But this energy could be the impetus to move it forward. So an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So again, I've talked to a lot of my Aquariuses about, we've talked about that past. That past is over. You now have to keep things positive. You have to keep things real, but keep them positive. Your thoughts and your mouth, your words have to be positive. And when you put it out into the world, the universe, you have to ask that comes back as positive, okay? If you have them, if you continue, whoever you be, to stay with the more of the negative, that's what's going to come back to you. And that negative could even be very fast movement too. So please, please, even if it seems that, you're giving it to the universe and it's not coming back to you quick enough, let the universe have it. Let the universe unfold, okay? It will come back. The positive will come back. Maybe not exactly what you want, but it will work towards your good. But going back to this card, it's going to be pretty fast. Whatever is happening, whatever you've been putting out, will be coming around fast. And I do believe that it is actually going to be very positive for you. It says recognition and achievement. I think that this is that time. Now, I am getting it for my Aquariuses. You know, a lot of times I go into where I think it's more work related. I am feeling that this is going to be more family related. I'm not going to necessarily say personal, but it could be personal. But I really feel it's going to be more interpersonal relationships. So that could be with family, that could be with your significant other. That there is going to be positive, well, there's going to be movement. And if you're speaking positive, it will be positive movement within that family unit. Okay? Okay. And that could be your friends too. Whoever you consider as your family. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's see what this next card says. This one is the Ten of Air. Air is, of course, our Gemini, Libra, and our Aquarius. This is your energy. It's the Wi-Fi energy. It's the thought energy. It's, you know, again, what you put out with your mouth, what you're thinking energy, okay? That's why it's so important for you especially to be positive and stay positive. Yeah, if bad things happen, yeah, I'm not telling you to just kind of go, oh, look I cut my leg off. Isn't that wonderful? No, that's not wonderful. But when you're talking about what you're looking for, that's where you keep. And I'm not saying somebody's leg is going to get cut off. I'm just using that as an example. Reality is reality is reality. But you can help to shape that reality by staying on that positive side. Okay? So 10 of Air is, and again, we're moving. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So what is your addiction? Your addiction could be that you just got used to, or that you were so used to not good stuff happening, okay? But now these are changing. I told you things will be changing. Now probably it's going to be more towards that 26th through the 31st time, because we still have, you know, Mercury retrograde. But Mercury, and remember, Mercury was here it was traveling. It starts off here, it goes retrograde, and when it goes direct, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to go back to here. It has to travel to get back there. But at least it's going forward, okay? But things are going to be positive. You keep it positive. And this is really very much about your thoughts, your mouth, your words. It's keeping positive, but things will start to move forward. So if there is some unexpected stuff, you know, Mercury, Uranus, all that good stuff, just be aware that it is working out for your own betterment. Okay? Now this is your next card. The King of Water. And water, of course, is our Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We are leaving Pisces and we are going into Aries season. So, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. So, again, this is something about, this is an expansion of your mind. This is like, basically, I am picking this up that while you have to keep everything flowing in that positive direction, you also have to start looking at the positive possibilities, and the you have to start expanding your mind to see the opportunities out there. And that is one of the things that I'm not seeing, that you've gotten to that point. Maybe you're coming to that place where you're saying, okay, Debbie, maybe I'm gonna, I can understand about staying positive. I can understand that. But it's not like you're opening yourself up to that there is greater possibilities than what even you think. Okay? And to me, that's what this card is saying, is that you need to start expanding your mind and keeping that on the positive, but seeing what your possibilities are. So if you are looking for a relationship, you have to start seeing that can actually happen. If you are looking to have a better or a different job, career, you have to start expanding your mind so that you can see that happens, okay? That you go there. Now, how do you do that? I'm always into connecting with your divine higher power, spirit guides, guardian angels, whoever that is for you. Especially with this energy going on, because think about it. Who made all of that? A greater power than us, okay? So we are reaching out and, basically saying, yes, I want to use that energy. Expand your mind. Okay? So let's see now. The John Holland Psychic and Tarot and Psychic, Tarot, and Oracle card. So what else can you tell us for our Aquariuses? What can you... Okay, excuse me. Oh, okay. Okay. What can you tell us? What other thing can you tell us? Anything more? So again, the expansion of your mind, keeping things positive, keeping things real. Let me cut the cards now. Okay. I think you want to be picked up. Okay. Okay, the first card, the one that fell on the floor, it is reversed. It is your third eye chakra. It is your, the seeing eye. Now, granted, your crown chakra is the one that connects, but this is the one for intuition. This is the one for psychic development. This is the one where you learn, or where you have not a dependence, but you have a respect for your intuition. Okay, and because I don't want you to depend. You remember, you need to always have that balance. The mind, the heart, and the intuition. Okay, you need to have that balance, but this is where you respect it and you actually start paying attention to it. And that's what it's saying for these, the 17th through the 31st. You need to start actually to developing it and paying attention to that. Okay, let's see now the second card. Okay, reversed, a little more meaning. Suffering in silence. So what does that mean for you with this? And that is on top of the 10 of air, which is the end of a difficult situation. So if you are using more of your spirituality, more of your intuition, this is basically saying that don't keep this inside of you, okay? You need to bring that forth. You need to bring that back to the divine. You need to bring that to your higher power, angels, spirit guide, whoever that is. You need to bring that forth into the universe. I'm not talking about the world. I may say world, but I mean the universe. You need to not keep that all in you. But my Aquariuses, you have the tendency to keep it all in you, okay? And you need to let that go. You need to bring that out. And this time is a really good time for you to do that. Let's see what this next card says for you. Okay, and this is reversed. Emotional loss. Okay, now emotional loss, again, that's on top of our King of Water, which is opening your heart and the mind and to those, around you. So basically we have some intuition type of thing going on. We have the suffering in silence, not letting it go. And we have our emotional loss. I'm going to go and ask if we can have a little more clarification on that, because to me it kind of goes along with that suffering in silence. It kind of goes along in, in some ways when you start giving up a negative behavior, there is some loss to that. Do you know what I'm saying with that? But I'm not going to say totally, because your angel tarot cards are really, really, really positive. So is this a warning? Is this something to say, just be aware? Let me see if we can get some clarification. So can you clarify this card? Would you please? Well, I know you can, but please clarify this card for us. Please clarify. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut. I'm going to take 3 cards out again, and we're going to see what this actually says now. So, first card again. Oh, okay, reversed. I love this woman. So, with that is a new beginning. So, if you're having a new beginning, that means that you have an end. And we have, not that one, I'm sorry, we have the 10 of air telling us something is ending. Now, I look at that as positive, but with this new beginning, there could be some emotional loss for you. So as something is switching over, to a new beginning, the end of something, and then there's something new, that may have, you may have some of that feelings where you're feeling like, no, this place was safe and now you're making me go forward. But again, I love her, and I talk about her. Look at her face. Here's, it's not like she's prepared for her new beginning. Her new beginning, look at her sandals. I mean, here she's going on a walk, and she needs, that's not good walking shoes. And she's not wearing slacks. I mean, who knows where she's going to go? She might have to climb things, and here she's wearing a skirt. And, so this whole outfit is not necessarily geared up for a new beginning. So she may not, so she thinks she was ready, but maybe, but she doesn't look like she's ready. But I love her face. I love her determination and the calmness in her. So with that, just be, as something has to end, then something has to begin. Okay, let's see what this next card says for you. Okay, again, it is upside down. And this is to clarify this emotional loss. Okay, positive movement forward. And they're sailing into, I don't know if that's a sunset or the rising. It's probably sunset, but I don't know. But they're sailing and the water is pushing them forward. They're pushing them forward. So again, it looks like things are going to be moving for you. Remember? Moving fast. Okay, so let's see what this last card says. Okay, here, again reversed. And here is solitude. Now, I loved her because I'm not sure if that behind her, I'm not a chess player, but to me, I think that that's a castle, but it could be the queen. But either way, it is an authority type of, piece, okay? And what this woman is doing, because it is a woman, while she's reading the book, but she's also showing you the book. She's showing you. And what she's saying is, with this is, I look at this as a divine presence, again, angel, spirit guide, higher power, basically saying connect. Take some time to connect with me, because I will either get you through this or I will show you your path. And remember, we have the third eye, which is saying, trust your intuition, trust that inner voice, trust whatever that message is, because this is showing your path. And we have the Chariot, we have the Ten of Air, and we have our new beginning. So it basically is, things are a-changing for you, Aquarius. Things are. You need to be able to accept that change in order to go for that. And these 2 weeks, give or take, are going to be very, very powerful energetically, okay? So let's see now, my Osha Zen Tarot. Let's see what advice for our Aquariuses. Can you give us, okay, you want to come out? Sure. That's only one card though, right? Yes. Okay, advice for our Aquariuses. One more time. Oh, one more time. Okay, now let's go ahead and cut. 2 cards down. Put you over there. Okay, our first card, the one that jumped. Okay. Now, reversed again. This and, oh, there are 2 cards here. Okay, I thought that there were. Well, we'll put these 2 here too. Okay. So, we'll put this one here. Okay. So, well, actually, these are the 2 cards that I put on your new beginning, on your third eye chakra, and the movement going fast. So, here we go. The inner voice. So this is basically saying, listen to your inner voice. Listen to your third eye. Things are going to move quickly for you. Now that could be, again, with your work. That could be with your relationships. I'm feeling kind of a family thing going on. That could be, somebody, bringing somebody into the family too. But start listening, listen to your intuition, because it is going to take you farther than you've ever felt you could go, okay? But underneath that card was rebirth. Okay, remember I said 2 cards? Now, isn't that odd that that came and I put that on top of our new beginning? So here we have rebirth. So it's basically preparing you and saying, when that new beginning comes, when that new thing comes, when you know that this thing is changing for you, whatever, and I do believe it's going to be positive, that it's basically saying, These cards are saying, see, I told you so. I told you so. And I told you you could trust it. Okay? That's what this is saying. Now, the two cards that I drew, now these are the first two cards are the ones that popped for you. So let's see what the ones I drew are. This one, okay, this one's exhaustion. And yeah, this is, you're tired. You're tired of all the stuff that's that has happened in the past. So it's saying, yeah, get some rest because you're really going to be moving fast. It is, so it is warning you to get some rest. Do your meditation, but get your rest. Put your mind into some sort of a mental sleep for a little bit of time because, yes, you will be going forward. And it's telling you to guard against exhaustion while while all of this is happening. Okay, now this is the last card, and this one is awareness. Now this one goes again with that, with that third eye. It goes again with, with just this whole reading. If you look, there is this person. Now that person is like this behind a veil. And whenever somebody's like this, it kind of looks like they want to break out, right? So here is this person, and yet the inner person is actually tearing that apart to break out. So it's saying to you, to me, this is telling you, forget about the past. It's now time to go into your future, and your future is going to be better than what you have experienced in the past. Okay? I mean, take a look. Take a look. Now, this could be a child. It could be your inner child. It could be, to me, it kind of looks a little feminine, but at the same time, there's an innocence to this. So again, it's saying you are breaking out. You are breaking out from the past. Okay? I think we'll call this you are breaking through the past. I don't know, but it's going to be something like that. So actually, these are going to be some good couple of weeks for you. I really feel that you need to just, like I said, get out there, absorb that energy, and go forward. Okay? Okay. So my Aquarius is out, and the green border, and this, if by chance you party a little bit or celebrate St. Patrick's Day, then happy St. Patty's Day to you. It's just kind of it's a fun day for many people in the United States. But it's also a day of, actually, St. Patrick's had a lot, it was very interesting to research on St. Patrick. So I'd advise you to go take a look at that. Okay, so my Aquarius is, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.